Nexxlegacy.
Fenty Beauty by Rihanna was created with the promise of inclusion for everyone, with an unmatched offering of shades and colors for all skin tones. You'll never look elsewhere for your beauty staples. Tonight Azure Radio is now sponsored by Fenty Beauty. Browse their foundation line, lip colors, and so much more. All you have to do is go to www.danayaazure.com. That's www.danayaazure.com. And click on the link that says Nexxlegacy Fenty.
Nexxlegacy.
Hey guys, my name is Daisy, and you are now tuned in to Danaya Azure Radio.
Awesome sauce. Let's go back. Hello, Daisy. Welcome to Danaya Radio. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I am good, child. It has been a beautiful week. My voice is like, because I was at the Democratic National Convention at the McCormick Center all week, and we were designing friendship bracelets.
Awesome.
And of course, because it's me and I can't do anything normal, I decided to make sure that my friendship bracelets lasted and sparkled.
Absolutely.
So therefore, that made us the most popular table in the entire event.
I'd have been right there with you. What have I done?
So I promise you, I saw 500 people plus coming through. And what was beautiful for me was watching the boyfriends make friendship bracelets for their girlfriends, the husbands make friendship bracelets for their wives, the fathers make friendship bracelets for their daughters. It was so beautiful.
It sounds like an amazing experience.
It really, really was, because you think about conventions and what they mean and all of that, and how much work it is and how stressful it can be. They were able to literally come there, not think about it as much, and just relax and make something pretty that they can take home. And a lot of people said that was their best experience for the entire time. That was their favorite part. They kept coming back day after day, and I'm just glad that I was able to give them a phenomenal experience.
Yes.
So, Daisy, go ahead and give me your title one more time, please.
Miss Royalty International 2024-2025 Queen.
So, how did you originally get into pageants?
This is so crazy. Sherry Gearhart, the director of the pageant and also the owner of Model Icon, is actually who pushed me into pageantry 2 months before this pageant started.
Wow.
Yeah, just 2 months. I had 2 months, probably even a little bit less time to prepare for that. I've never considered myself a pageant girl. I've never really actually even known what it was about. I see them with the sashes and the crowns, but that's pretty much the extent. But she really knows how to talk, and she knows how to convince somebody. So she convinced me to do it, and I am so grateful that she did. It was really, truly a life-changing experience for me, confidence booster in all types. I am really grateful for the platform that I now have. Yeah, I'm so blessed.
Y'all can't see her, but she's absolutely gorgeous. I don't even say why she didn't have confidence. She came on here with natural hair, all of that, just stunning.
Thank you.
Absolutely stunning. Just
Thank you.
Incredible energy. Yes. So you did modeling first, right?
Yes, ma'am. I've been modeling since 2012.
Nice. So what made you decide to do modeling?
Well, so back when I was younger, my aunt, her name is Shira Eli Gash. She used to play in the WNBA. She played for Pat Summitt. And after she retired from playing basketball, she started this movement like hoops meets heels. And she paired She paired with a family friend who started this company, Pink Forever Fashion Show in Indianapolis. So the Pink Forever Fashion Show was annual. That was my first experience modeling. So we're modeling, raising awareness for breast cancer. And yeah, that was my first experience as a young kid. My sister did it. I did it. My mom did it. And right then and there, I fell in love with fashion. I fell in love with clothes. I fell in love with modeling. And I've always wanted to pursue it ever since.
That's amazing. And I love the fact that, your first experience with modeling was for a good cause.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think a lot of people don't understand. Well, I'm going to let you say it. So, what do you think is the biggest misconception that most people have when it comes to models?
The biggest misconception is that it's easy and that the girls we're just pretty. We just think that we're cute, and so we just want to walk around like we're just this cute thing and we don't really have any brains. I think that's probably the biggest misconception that I hear often.
Agreed. So, because for those of the people that don't understand how this works, go ahead and let them know your day as a model on show day and what you have to do to get to what they see.
Okay, so show day, okay, I had a fashion show a week ago. The show started at 8. Call time was at 3. Sometimes call times can be way earlier than that. Sometimes we have model rehearsals the day of. So with Model Icon, sometimes we have rehearsals either the day before or the day of the show, which is like 6 to 8 hour rehearsals prior to the actual showtime. Once you show up to showtime, there's run-throughs. We're walking through run-throughs, how the show's going to go from start to finish. Then there's hair and makeup. And fittings, last minute fittings, maybe if anyone needs that. It's a lot that goes into it. I do a lot of praying. I do a lot of practicing by myself. A lot of just, getting all the nerves out. Yeah, I might be missing something, but
nope, you're on point. I just need people to hear it, like actually understand that y'all see a picture, y'all see a video, but there's so much more that goes into that.
Absolutely.
And I think for me that I would say one of the biggest misconceptions is that y'all wake up like that, and that's just not the case.
At all.
There's a lot of things that go into that. There's a lot of energy that you have to have. That's to be a certain vibe. This is why I talk to people that if you're doing model coaching, this is why you need to be kind to your models, because they do better when you're speaking to them, not at them.
Yes,
so they are very stressed out, trying not to fall and break these dresses, because child, like,
right.
they need that confidence. They need that you're gonna get this. We got this. All we need for you to do is go out there and do what we know that you can do. You know what I'm saying? We need to have that beautiful energy. We need you to be able to smile with your eyes and capture that photo. Make sure the photo looks good. Just keep smiling.
Absolutely. The encouragement goes a long way.
Most definitely. So you've been modeling since 2012. I want you to explain what it was like to be a Black model before Fenty.
What was it like to be a Black model before Fenty? Well, I mean, I was not like low, but local. It was more local for me. So I'm just now starting to branch out into other cities and stuff. So it was fun. I was a kid. I was my aunt's apprentice type. So she opened up a boutique, and I want to be the model. I want to be the person that's on the website in the clothes. So I was taking the print photos for that. I was in the runway shows for Pink Forever. It was absolutely so fun. But I have to be honest, when I went to college, I've been playing basketball since second grade. And so I was a collegiate athlete as well. And my D1 coach, when I was a freshman, made me choose between modeling or basketball. So I had to take a break for my college career, unfortunately, even though my passion for modeling was just as high as my passion for basketball. So I feel like those years off kind of took away from the experience that I could be speaking on about being a model before Fenty because I was such a kid. I was young prior to.
So I'll talk about it because I've been designing jewelry since 2008. Before Fenty, it was insane because the amount of makeup artists that didn't understand the fact that in your kit
Ooh.
you need to have colors
Ooh.
for people other
Yes.
than people who look like you.
I remember that. I do remember that. Thank you for that reminder. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've
I
been
mean,
upset.
when I say we had to become magicians, mixing 3 or 4 colors to possibly have a match.
Okay. Still sometimes.
And it just boggled my mind. The makeup artists were like, "Can you bring your own foundation?" I'm just like, don't you get paid for this? Like, you have like a budget and things where you should have multiple colors.
Right. Right.
But if you were a black girl, you did not have your own foundation, honey. Woo.
You were in for a treat. Pictures look real ashy.
And it was sad. Shout out to Rihanna Bitching Beauty. I promise you. Goodness, they are a sponsor for this show. Like, I don't think people understand. And it was so frustrating because for me, it was like, y'all just didn't care.
Right. That's how it
because
feels.
they was sending the models out there and be like, that's cute. And it's like, no, it's not.
Right.
Their skin doesn't match their faces match the rest of them at all.
At all.
And
it's
you're
like a
fine with this.
With
and
the
you got a check to do this. I'm confused right now.
Embarrassing to be that model.
Yeah, because people say a picture says 1,000 words. Pictures are forever, and so is the internet. So it was like the way that we were treated when it came to that was just appalling. And the fact that people were just like, this is fine, we're just gonna let this go. It was disgusting. And I'm so glad that Fenty and so many other companies outside of that after Fenty, Fenty started.
You're right.
And then because they had 40 shades first, and then everybody else decided, oh, now we can add more shades. I'm like, y'all didn't think about this beforehand,
right?
But it's. I'm glad that now makeup artists understand that if you want that credit, you might want to make sure your model looks good.
Seriously, if you want this to be posted at all, because I will not post a crazy looking picture of me. It's my brand too,
That part. So so you've done modeling and you've done basketball. How did you get into basketball? And talk about a little bit about your experience.
So basketball is in my bloodstream. Honestly, my aunt played for past summer. Like I said, she was Miss America. Am I? No. I'm wrong title. I'm so sorry. Miss Indiana, and she also was the McDonald's All-American. My dad played. My uncle played overseas. He just recently retired, like I think last year or the year before. He's still over there in Germany. So I didn't really have a choice. Like basketball is quite literally who we are. So I've always wanted to fill my aunt's shoes. Always. I've always wanted to in the fashion world, in the basketball world. And that's really, she was my inspiration, her and my uncle. And my dad was my coach.
I love it. I'm 6'2", but basketball was not my thing. And I need you to explain, because basketball is more than being tall. Can you please explain what the skills are required to play this sport? Because I'm tired of people asking me, do I play? I'm an entertainer. I grew up as a singer and a dancer and an actress. Basketball is not my thing. So explain the skills that are required to play the sport, and it's just not height. Please.
Yeah, it's not height. And a lot of people judge the book by its cover. If you're super tall, oh, you had to have played basketball. You had to play volleyball. Yeah, that's a stereotype. And not all tall people are hoopers. Not all tall people are even athletic. Some tall people are just gifted with the genes of being tall. To be a basketball player, it requires mental toughness. It requires physical ability and skill. It requires precision, being able to, think and move at the same time, to be able to react quickly. you have to practice anything that you want to do or want to learn requires practice to master it. So just like anything else, you have to practice makes, it doesn't make perfect, but it makes you better. So yeah, I feel like if you didn't have, just because you're tall, right, and say your folks threw you into basketball just because you were tall but you absolutely hated it, that would be a horrible experience. I know a lot of people who are forced into sports because their family has this, or maybe their family members are living through them, and that's not okay because it's not fulfilling. It's not fun. You know,
Right.
sports are supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be an escape. It's supposed to be an outlet. But when it's forced upon you, something that you love to watch or love to do can turn very much into something that you hate. And I've watched that all too many times.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing that I would say when it comes to sports, especially basketball, it's a team sport.
Absolutely.
So if you're not feeling it, that means the energy of the entire team is off. It is very
Mm-hmm.
selfish to go into any sport that you don't want to be in because it's not about you, boo. It's
Right.
about the team. It's about coming together and being able um to get it done.
Yeah,
But you can't do
together.
that if you don't want to be there. You just there because your mama said you all you're good for is playing this sport. Otherwise, you're wasting your height. I'm gonna just speak on it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we're tall and we don't play sports does not mean we're wasting our height.
At
It
all.
just means we're not playing freaking sports. Would you rather we be on the team and the team loses because we can't freaking play? That doesn't even make sense.
It just means that's not your purpose, that's not
That's
your
it,
path, and
period.
that's okay. That is okay. God did not make every tall individual for sports. That is not what he said. That's not written anywhere. Literally,
Seriously,
it's
right,
not.
right,
It's not.
exactly. You were used for other things. I was sing the first time I stepped on the stage. I was 3 years old. I
Really?
played volleyball for 2.5 seconds. I think I did a semester in high school. We attempted. I tried the whole sports thing. It didn't work out. My best friend asked me to do it, and she was like, "Okay, you don't gotta do it no more." I was like, "I tried to tell you the first time." So,
Right. At least you tried. At
oh,
least you
we were
tried.
forced to play basketball in at like because it was a class we had to do in gym. And they're like, "Why aren't you better?" I'm like, "I told you I can't do this. Why are we having this conversation?" You already informed of this. You're mad because I can't play. I
Right.
told you I couldn't play.
If you would listen to me, the words that are coming out of my mouth, I let you know.
Now,
Yes.
hold on, wait. So your aunt, retired from basketball. Now you've been around basketball your entire life. Can you explain how women's sports was not what especially women's basketball, was not
Oh
what it
my.
is now, and what do you think changed? Because I don't understand why people are acting like, oh my God, the girls can play. The girls could play better than the guys before. The girls were the ones winning the Olympics, but way more occasions than the guys were. I remember specifically in 1996 when the girls won, the guys did it. That's when the WNBA started right after that. So I need y'all to understand that the girls been able to play. Y'all just
Yes.
wasn't paying attention. Go ahead
Yes.
on that.
That's what it is. Just wasn't paying attention. It's a lot of, I mean, we see this all the time. Every in politics, in the corporate world, the men are always the prize. The men are always getting the benefits. The men are always getting paid more. They always get the higher jobs. And it was the same. It was no different for sports. Ladies are always looked at as, oh, you just play like a girl. The gym doesn't get packed until, in the past, the gym wasn't getting packed until the men's game, right? A bunch of people start showing up fourth quarter, but dang, where's everybody for our game? We're
Mm.
playing too. Just because the sport is a little different, I feel like I used to hear a lot when I was younger that people preferred the men's games because they ran faster, jumped higher, and did cooler moves or whatever. But girls were too
Wow.
fundamental. Girls were too fundamental, and the game was slower, so it wasn't as interesting. I think that social media and definitely just the collegiate uproar of all these players that are now in the league has really helped get our the focus on the women as it should be. And I think that
Mhm.
it's definitely starting to change, but there's a lot more progress that needs to happen. They're still not getting paid enough. They're still
Mhm.
not getting paid enough for what they have to do. They put their bodies on the line every single day, so just as the men do, it's no different. It's no different. So I really do love that women can get paid a little bit more now. I do love that people are starting to really give the ladies their credit and their flowers now, because they definitely were not getting it before at all. Fever games, my aunt used to play for the Fever. What? Fever games were never packed like this. Ever. Ever. Like, no, it looked dead compared to how it is now, which is, it's a blessing. It's a blessing now. But basketball has come a long way, and we still have for women, and we still have a long way to go.
Most definitely. And same thing for the Sky Games. You know what I mean? Like, I think we have this problem in the country is that we don't care about anything until it's popular.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is that people weren't paying attention for whatever the BS reason was. But, but y'all was cheering when they was winning the Olympics. But
Right.
I also want you to speak on the fact of all these people, because one thing I have noticed is that, obviously you have the good with the bad. The problem that I see with the situation that we have right now is too many people that wouldn't care before all of a sudden care. I see all these right-wing people that don't know nothing about the sport speaking on basketball. And since you played for the Fever, kind of talk a little bit about the whole Caitlin Clark situation and why you think people are trying to pit Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese, and what can we do to make them understand that it was not just them, but it was a team effort that even got it to this point.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's just society. It's society to put two females against each other who are in the same category. They do that with the rappers. They do that with everything. There always has to be some sort of type of drama. There's always going to be bandwagoners who come on last minute because it's hype now. Oh, what they doing over there? I want to go over there now. Like it's always like that. I really wish that they could just give Caitlin her credit, give Angel her credit. They are both great players. They are both making a difference on their team. It doesn't have to be that they've been doing this since they were in college. It's
Exactly.
not new now. It's not new now. And so the social medias and the media is making it to where it looks like these girls hate each other, and that's just not true. Right. Basketball is a competitive sport, whether it's men playing or it's women playing. It's a competitive sport. When we're on the court, we're not friends, period.
That's it.
After the competition, we're cool.
That's it. And I wanted to just speak on that because, like I said, I've seen so much division when it comes to that. I've seen so many people speaking on that and just getting absolutely insane when it comes to that. And these are two incredible athletes that have helped to, that have helped, not just did it, but they have helped to launch women's basketball into an international spotlight.
Yes.
But like Daisy said, still women aren't getting paid anywhere near what the men are getting paid. So I'm hoping in the next 5 years we can have a conversation about how much it's changed and how much more the women are continuing to get paid in the endorsements and all of that, because they have always deserved it. Like I said, the reason they even had the WNBA was because the women won and the men didn't. So let's remember this. That's what happened that year. Shout out to both the women's team and the men's team for bringing home the gold. Shout out to Team USA doing the daggone thing this year. So proud. Y'all really, really did an incredible job. So, what is your platform?
Yes, my platform is Empower Her, championing mental health and ambitions for young girls and athletes.
What made you choose that platform?
Personal experience. So with the young girls, I had the opportunity to mentor young girls in and out the juvenile system, in and out of foster care. And during my time mentoring this population of young ladies, I really was able to observe and realize that a lot of these girls, their stories are already written for them, right? Because of the environment that they live in, or because of how they're talked to by their teachers and their family at home, or what they don't have, whatever lack that they're experiencing, whatever their circumstances are, they're succumbing to that. And they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they could be me. They don't believe that they could be a queen as well. But you can. They don't believe that they can go to college. They don't believe that they can dream big and it actually happen. I don't want that. I don't want that. And I really want to change the mindsets of these young girls to let them know that you can keep that twinkle in your eye. You can keep that dream and that goal. Like, keep it at the forefront, because what's going on right now does not have to define who you are for the rest of your life, and it doesn't have to dictate how the rest of your life goes. You can rewrite your story. And so that's the one part with the young girls. And then athletes, like I said, I've been playing since second grade. I had the chance to play at 3 collegiate schools. I played at IUPUI, I played at Central State, and I played at Central Methodist. It's a school in Missouri. I had the honor to be, under 3 different coaches. I've had the honor to observe different coaches that I've played against. I have a lot of friends at different schools. We talk about their experiences, all types of stuff. So I've had my experiences, and I've experienced or observed my teammates or friends. And a lot of my friends, and me included, have had issues with our mental health being a priority for our coaching staff. And oftentimes, right, the coaches treat us like it's just business. I just need you to perform at your top at your best every single game. But they don't take into account that if my mental health was where it needed to be, and if you actually cared about it and invested in that, then I could give you, the best performance way more. I had a teammate, an international teammate, who really struggled with her mental health. And I've majored in psychology, so this is like deep rooted in me. But I would have talks with her, like, yes, we need you. You are one of our better players. But her mom was sick, but if you need to go home, if you need this break, you have been here for how long? Years without seeing your parents, and it's breaking you down. I can see it. She was suicidal, all types of stuff. Then I'm pushing her to do what you need to do for you, because at the end of the day, you staying here pushing through, you're still not giving your best, because you're not at your best. When you're at your best, then you're able to give your best. And I was reprimanded for pushing her to do what she needed to do, because I care first about your mental health. Yes, I want to win this title. Yes, I want to win the tournament. Yes, I want to win this game, but not at the expense of my friend's life, not at the expense of my teammates' life, not at the expense of my life. And I think that it's time that coaches, athletic departments, and everyone that's in sports, anyone who's working with a child, it needs to be important. It needs to be prioritized, and awareness needs to come. Like, the instruction, the resources need to be shared and learned and studied, because it's serious. And just because you cannot see the physical pain, or you cannot see the illness, it's still real for these kids. So
I'm gonna say 2 things. I know. Now, at the beginning of this interview, Daisy said that she got into the pageant system 2 months ago, correct?
yes, ma'am.
By what you just said, that's what she pushed you. Do you understand that now?
Yes, ma'am.
Sherry is incredible, is really, really good when it comes to recognizing women who empower other women. She is incredible when it comes to recognizing people who are genuine. Even after this title, I'm saying this live on air. I'm gonna introduce you to a woman by the name of Candy Conda. She has a company called After She's Give, and we've also worked in a company called Life After Sports.
Okay.
What you just said is the exact reason why I'm a part of that company. You just told me to say I'm not into sports, but what you just said is the exact reason why we've gone around the world talking about how important it is for mental health when it comes to these athletes. Because what happens is that people forget these athletes are people, not
All the time.
just numbers.
Yes, all the time. I'm getting chills right now. All the time.
So Candy Conda is in the African American Hall of Fame for being the first African American woman to own and manage a professional basketball team. She was the owner and manager of the Chicago Twisters before the WNBA even started.
Cool.
So I'm gonna connect you with her.
Thank you.
And I'm saying this on air because the reason I even jumped on Life After Sports is because of people just like your friend.
Yes.
Because she was telling me the stories of parents that she was talking to that had children either attempt or commit suicide because they had to get kicked off the team, or because they had harmed themselves and weren't able to play anymore. The focus of mental health is so important. People have no idea. People sat up there and they had the audacity to laugh and ridicule Simone Biles because she understood that if she wasn't there mentally, she could harm herself.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention, I'm not going to get into the whole situation, but the way that people have treated the United States women's gymnastics team, even after they came back, after being disrespected for years, y'all better leave them alone, every single one of them, because y'all could have handled that situation years ago and did not. And the fact that happens not just in gymnastics, it's just most prolific because y'all was just lost your mind. But the fact that women and children do not feel safe in their sports is a problem.
It is.
Whether it be emotional, whether it be physical, there are problems. These kids and teens are being harmed by these coaches.
Yes.
And y'all look away because somebody's winning a daggone game.
Right. Coaches, trainers, it goes down the line. It goes down the line. Yeah.
It is more than just winning a game. This is about saving lives. These kids and women and men are more than just a paycheck. They are people. They are brands. They need to be able to walk after whatever championship is.
Right.
They shouldn't be having to play and they can barely walk later. That's insanity. Mm-hmm. Mental health is important. Physical health is important. If the
rest
I love
is important.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Rest is important. Y'all heard me when I first came on here. Typically, I do video interviews when I'm doing this, but I'm exhausted. I ain't gonna lie. It was a whole bunch of things going on. I'm proud. Look, it was not happening. I was like, and it was so funny because I was like, should I reschedule? No, and something told me, nope, just don't come on camera today. Well, but y'all saw her gorgeous self in the very beginning, period. If you were on Instagram, because her promo's gonna be up there by herself solo, because she's stunning, by the way. And not to mention, I gotta get with you because again, I designed jewelry, so we definitely gonna get you some sparkles. We're gonna get that done as well. Because you're absolutely incredible. And something told me, don't reschedule. Let's make sure we had this conversation. I had no idea how powerful it was going to be. I had no idea I was going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put our interview up next week. So y'all are hearing this only a week before. When you guys hear this, it's only going to be a week later. Because everything she just said is exactly why I do what I do. People don't understand how important it is to uplift one another. How important it is to build relationships beyond social media. Mm-hmm. Trust and believe. This is like the last time we talked. I'm about to make sure that she continuously has the platform because empower her. What?
Thank you so much.
I'm speaking of right now. It is August 23rd, 4 p.m. Central. I was telling you right now, she's finna change the game in so many different ways.
Yes, ma'am.
Because she understands the assignment.
Yes, ma'am. God willing. He put it on my heart.
I mean, yeah, ooh, baby, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, and I can talk to you all day, but I promise you, we're gonna talk after this.
Yeah, for sure.
Lord, when everything is said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
Um, I just want to move and inspire and empower as many people. Okay, this is beyond just my platform for young girls and young women and athletes. I want to inspire and empower as many people as as possible, especially people of color. And it doesn't just have to be Black people. I mean, any minorities. I want everyone to know that you are special. You are important. You can do it. That's really who I am. I'm a light bearer. I like to shine my light in the darkness. And I like to help people who are in the darkness that have their own light but can't see it. I like to help them shine as well. So that's what I want to do. That's what I will do.
Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, follow
Yes.
you, and most importantly, book you.
Okay. All right. So my Instagram handle is Daezii Day, DAEZIIDAE. It's the same on Facebook. It's the same on TikTok. You can also find my music on Apple Music or Spotify. I only have 2 songs out right now, but definitely stay tuned. My name is Daezii, DAEZII. You can book me. You can just email me. And my email is thedaeziefield@gmail.com. TheDaeziefield@gmail.com.
Yes, 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 yes. This has been so amazing, so powerful. You are such an incredible person.
Thank you.
And I am so proud of you on all the work that you are doing and will continue to do.
Thank you. Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely, yes.
Because what you just said, I also want everyone, whoever's listening, to know that you know yourself and you know the purpose that God put on your life. You know who He told you that you are. Do not let anybody else around you confuse you of who you are, whether you're shining in your best light or if you're operating in your pain body. God did not say that this is your purpose only when you're operating out of your higher self. He said, go through this door, whether you're fractured or not. I will handle that later. So I don't know who that's going to speak to, but I just want everyone to know that regardless if you're low right now, if you're at your higher self or not, you will get there, and you are still worthy, and you are still a queen. You are still amazing.
And with that, that's how you end it. That's how you end it right there. Thank you so much for everyone who's joining us. My shout out to all the amazing people around the world that are going to hear this. Shout out to Germany. Germany has been showing some love to Danaya Azure Radio, honey. Y'all definitely have been doing the daggone thing. I shout out to everybody that's, that has blessed this platform. Again, shout out to Sherry Gerhardt because she keeps sending me incredible queens. Oh my goodness. And it's just been a beautiful, beautiful experience. We are definitely going to talk offline. You're definitely going to see her in Danaya Design Studio Jewelry very soon. Trust and believe. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Miss Lady. And everyone, just have an incredible day and continue to express what makes you unique.
see things my way. Is she laying beside you? Tell me, what did I do to everybody say all this pain and words? 'Cause I loved you. What is the crime inside? I know that deep down somewhere you still love me too. Just don't let me go. If you should leave, just don't know what I want. Got me so close to the edge, baby. Don't push me, babe. Don't walk away. You're mine. Nothing you can do about it. Don't you leave me this way. Don't you leave me this way. Don't you leave me this
How's everybody doing? This is Uncle Rhino here, sending a big shout out and a bunch of love to the Danaya Azure radio show, to our people over there at the Nexxlegacy platform. We are super excited to be a part of everything that these guys are doing and for them to be a part of everything we're doing. That said, it's time to get everybody to start cruising back over to UncleRhino.com, UncleRhino.com. Start checking out the updates. We are fixing to start with the updates because we are now booking shows that will be going on into 2025, live appearances and performances. And everything that we're doing is to get to you. Everything that we're doing is for you. You are the person in every song that we write. You are the rock star of every show. That being said, check out the online store at the menu there at UncleRhino.com. If you will do this, if you show up to any of the live shows with t-shirts, hats, any of the gear from the online store, when you show up at a live show, you will automatically become a VIP member for the night. You will be hanging out with me and the band after the show. So please check out UncleRhino.com as soon as you have a moment. Check out the online store. Everything that you do is supporting what we're doing. You are loved and appreciated.
Nexxlegacy.
Are you searching for the perfect gift? Or do you just need a unique statement piece for yourself? Well, either way, Danaya is your help you out. What you need is the S4S jewelry collection by Danaya Designs for You. S4S stands for strictly for a stage. Stand out at your next photo or video shoot. Snag that magazine cover. Go from being a part-time extra to an actor or actress who stays booked. Or just be the talk of the town at every event. Danaya Designs for You jewelry is handcrafted and Chicago made for men, women, and children. To start your collection, simply go to www.danayaazure.com. That's www.danayaazure.com. That's www.danayaazure.com.
Nexxlegacy.